Okay, yeah. Okay, so for anyone who either missed last session or for a quick recap, Helruna murdered an elderly professor
What?
and then threatened a dwarven
No,
couple.
that was not my goal.
Bad. Bad. It's a
Bad.
bad barbarian.
And then, so we got to see Haruna's darker side last session.
Yes, and we successfully made everyone believe that the axe was cursed and that we cleansed it with fire.
This
Yep,
axe is cursed.
yep. You act as accomplices to cover up a murder.
But that was the
folly.
most enjoyable part to listen to. You
Yay.
guys convincing, yeah, hey, look, we're warlocks or whatever. I'm
The power of thaumaturgy.
You were gonna kill Amity because they thought she was possessed.
Yeah, because I was speaking infernal.
Yeah.
God. Like, dude, that's one of my mother tongues. I'm sorry.
Didn't one of you speak Draconic and there was like a dragonborn there
Yep.
or something?
Yeah. Yeah, everything that we did was like literally like sabotage and chaos. Like we couldn't do anything right.
It was a
did we
con, but a
learn?
messy con.
What did we learn, Helruna? What did we learn?
I don't do anything unless Orkin's there to stop me.
Count to 10. Count to 10.
Yes, you asked.
I feel like it's that violence gets you everywhere in life.
No.
Like jail.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean he hasn't go to jail last session. He actually lucked out. I mean, he got violent. You you threatened that dwarven couple, and they helped you out for free. Well, not for free, but for
No.
reduced price. Oh yeah, Orkin, you're broke, by the way. They took your money to pay for the dwarven.
Took all my
50
money?
gold. 50 gold.
50.
I had like 90, I thought, or 80 or something.
You do.
Yeah, but
I'm just kidding.
the
Oh,
thing
okay.
is,
By the way, Orchid, you're broke.
yeah, it costs 200 gold, so each of us put 50 in.
Yeah, no, I caught that, but I was just waiting for his, like, it's like, was I asleep? And then it's like, oh, where's this coin purse? There we go. Okay. Oh, look, he's got more than 50. I guess I get some donuts.
No, Helruna also threatened you.
She did?
What?
I said Haruna also threatened you for the gold.
This is canon.
No.
Can be. It can be.
Wow, it's like, I can't. I leave her alone and she turns to a life of crime and it backfires at me?
Right.
It ricocheted.
Give me all your gold. What do you want to? All right. All right. So what's happening now? How did Orkin find his way home? Did you say he went back to the? I was gonna go to the bus, but not the bus. But you know what I mean.
He said you were waiting with Oscar by the train.
Okay, I'll be sitting there with a martini, and when you guys walk in, I'll go, "Hey guys, what happened?"
Where did you get alcohol?
Yeah. I don't know. I found it. I think it's alcohol. It was in a can marked GAS.
It's engine cleaner.
Oh no.
Right.
Good stuff, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I think the better question is where did I get the pipe in the robe?
Well, Orkin, we're gonna have to move along now. Unfortunately, we can't stay here. We need to go.
We
Well,
need to
yeah.
leave.
We're on a train. Of course, we have to move somewhere.
Yep. We got it.
It's not like it's not like we're ordered to leave, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
There's consequences if we stay, so let's go.
Right.
You're right. We may fall in love with this place and never leave.
Yeah, we can't come back here ever again.
Yes, we are.
We're banished.
We're banned for life.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's just too many old people living here. I don't know if I could.
Unless all of those security guards change jobs down the road at some point, we could never come here.
And the headmaster, because he will know.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? What? What's with the what security guards? What? Wait, what? What's going on?
Yes,
that-
Haruna, what happened?
Is that blood on your ass?
What happened, Hogan?
Oh, I didn't want to wait. It was of the three of us, two of us were not interested in hanging out and listening to the professor do his lecture. So I took it upon myself to turn off his projector. That's what he was using to present. So yeah, that's how the security got involved.
How did you turn it off? Haruna, explain.
Well, you
I
shouldn't touch their
used-
equipment you shouldn't touch their equipment. They probably were just upset that you touched their equipment. It's not like you murdered somebody.
No, I didn't. I
It was an
I
accident.
just aimed. I overestimated, how the distance, and I underestimated my strength, and the axe broke the projector off the ceiling.
Oh, you broke the
Vulcan,
projector.
Vulcan.
Yeah,
Have
and the
you ever
projector
seen-
broke the professor.
Have you ever seen a watermelon smashed?
No.
Well, don't. Well, I hope you never do.
Okay. Well, I knew this guy. He was a wizard. He called it the Gallagher Splash. I've always wanted to see one. Did you see somebody smash a watermelon? Okay, by the look on your faces, I don't know if I want to know the answer to that.
Then let's just move on. We have
Ignorance is
stuff to do.
bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
Let's just say things happen, shenanigans. Somebody died, and we're in trouble, so we're leaving.
Okay, Oscar looks at them all squinty-eyed and says, I'm sorry, Oscar. I look at them. Orkin. What's my name again? Orkin looks at all of you with squinty eyes and goes, Oscar, can we get the train moving? Oh, take my martini. I can't drink this anymore.
Yeah, he starts getting the train moving.
Okay.
And Oscar
We
knows that
hop
we're
on.
going to the town, right?
Huh?
We told Oscar that we were going to the town, right?
I don't think so. Maybe I don't remember.
Why are you
Because-
We discussed it amongst each other with Oscar there because we were winding at the time,
Okay.
weren't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, because like if you tell him to get the train moving, he's just gonna get the train moving.
We're gonna make a pit stop up ahead, so we just need to pass the school property line and then go up a little bit and stop up there. We're gonna stop and take a
The next town. Yeah, the next
dinner
town over.
break. Or lunch break, dinner.
the
Winner.
litter? I want some litter.
Second breakfast.
Potato.
The afternoon tea.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the scene from Scrubs when I can't remember his name, but Donald Faison's character says he's getting Brenner, which is breakfast for dinner. And the old hospital director's like, "Damn, Turkle Dog, you're getting Brenner." Like that.
God.
But anyway, though, yeah. So you guys are gonna go into the town.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the question: are you gonna try to sneak into the town?
Wouldn't
Why
have
do you
to.
need to sneak?
Well, because of what happened.
Oh, is the town on lockdown too or something?
Well,
Yeah, you didn't
it's
say
not-
that.
Well, it's not really on lockdown, but like the guard said, you can't be here anymore. The head guard, the head.
Yeah, he meant the
So-
campus, the school. He didn't state, like, and you said can't come back here again. I don't know, unless the town isn't really a town and it's just 100% campus all over the place.
Well, no. I mean, it's a campus, but like he's like the sheriff, if that makes sense. That's why it took him so long
Oh,
to get
I
to
just thought they were
Oh.
like security guards with like
Yeah, that's what you
power
said.
trips or something.
the.
So Helruna banned us from an entire community.
Well, sorry. I guess I didn't. Sorry. Yeah. So I mean, so he's like a head guard, but he's like, I guess. Sorry. I guess like what I mean by guard, like it's kind of like what is it? You know, kind of like how in Oblivion, there's like the guards for the city, but like there's always like a head guard or like a head someone who is in charge of that city.
Oh yeah.
Or like in Game of Thrones, Janos Slynt, he leads like the guard in King's Landing.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I was kind of using guard as like a I was kind of using guard as just like a what's the term? Just a generalized term. So I mean, if you guys want to go into the city, you can.
Is there a possibility we're going to get stopped?
I don't know. That depends on how you go into the city.
I'm feeling lucky. Let's go to the city.
Oh god.
Moving on up.
Maybe we should go get something to eat and maybe talk to the locals to see
Well,
if they know
okay.
anything about this dude, and
Okay.
then ask out where the town hall is so that we know where we're going. Or again, I guess I'm just confused. I didn't realize that the situation was that the entire town is now off limits. I just thought it was because I thought it was like a college, like a university. You have campus security, and they're the ones that you deal with, and the police are called in later. Kind of. That's my brain. I was going that route.
I mean, in my university, the campus police were just the city's police. They were just on shift at the campus.
Right. I guess it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like a murder would kind of like go over campus security's heads. I guess that's just me.
Yeah.
It would be above their pay grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't make that clear enough.
I mean, it makes sense for a town to be on high alert if something happened at like an institution near them. You know.
Yeah.
That's what happens in like real life.
So you would probably know, or at least I mean, you might not know, but yeah. I mean, yeah, because he didn't really introduce himself as like the sheriff or whatever. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go into the town, you can. It just depends on if you get recognized, I guess.
Well, they're not going to recognize me, are they?
Would Orkin be recognized? Would Orkin be recognized?
Probably not.
Oh.
Send Orkin in for he can do recon. If he can find the town hall.
Does anybody have the ability to change their form into another being to tag along?
Wild shape. Yeah, I can wild shape. I could be his dog.
Because I have a feeling I should not enter this town at all, especially with this big axe on my back. I think I need to hang out away.
Minora can change her season. I can wild shape.
I can take off my armor. But I don't need to, right?
Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not risk you guys getting into trouble. I think I should definitely stay with the train would then technically still be on town property, which is now. So now we got to move the train to the outskirts of the town. We need to make sure our train is not technically on the town property, so that we cannot be held accountable when the sun goes down. So that was part of the deal. They weren't going to do anything if we get on our train and get out of town. Never step foot back there again. But if he catches us, then he's going to bring up charges.
So, Helrona, you could try to like disguise yourself too.
I think I have a cloak. Did you? I mean, it's
is it long enough?
Not for you, probably not.
Where like maybe it was like a babushka, like the head scarf.
Babushka.
That's what it's called, right? That like European, like Eastern European.
Yeah.
Wear.
Babushka, like grandma babushka.
Yeah.
What was it? Okay, think Thor Ragnarok when him and Bruce Banner were in the town and he just picks
Yeah.
up this like red cloth and puts it like over his head
Yeah.
and it's just hanging down like hair.
Yeah.
And he's like, the girl was like, what is this? It's my disguise. She goes, I can still see your face. And he picks it up and rip, not if I do this, you can't. It's like, I don't know. I guys, if you don't want me involved, I understand. Like I said, I have a lot of like, Helruna herself as well as me, but Helruna herself, like she's really pulling everything back. Like after what happened, like she's just reeling it in, pulling back into herself, and she's just not like interested in risks or anything.
Do you want to pull a Chewbacca? Just put your hands in handcuffs and pretend we're like leading you through the town.
No.
Just every now and then you gotta go.
Like, turning Haruna in like in the first Star Wars film.
No, not turning her in. Just pretending like we're escorting her. It's like,
don't worry.
This is not the Helruna you're looking for.
I'm gonna let you guys decide.
Well, how long has it been since this has happened?
However
Not
long
even
it
an
took
hour.
to tug the train to the winding station and the amount of time to wind it. Then
Okay,
we're moving on.
if we're within a couple hours, I don't think the town is gonna know everything yet, unless it's a small town. And
they didn't have visuals. They don't have. Do they have the ability to show pictures? Is that enough time? I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing here. Like, I think we just need to avoid any and all guards.
I mean, they're not. I mean, like they think you probably left, so they're probably not actively looking. Like, there's probably no search like posters up.
Yeah,
but like if you don't you always run the risk of like being recognized though, especially like this early on.
Well, like I said, if we gave you a little red cloth to put over your face, and you wear the cloak I got,
and you leave the axe.
And leave the axe.
Oh, I gotta leave my axe.
Yeah, just put it in one of the cots. Put a blanket on it. It needs to take a nap.
I'm afraid though. I'm afraid I can't.
You can't be without my. I can't be without my phone.
It's like leaving one of my kids behind. I can't. I don't feel safe with leaving my axe unattended. I don't think it's a good idea to leave it.
So,
it's attached to my back underneath all of my layers of my cloaks and babushka.
We're on the train, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So while everybody's having this discussion, you guys catch a glimpse of Minara. She takes 2 steps back and turns around, and you hear her mutter something, and you watch as she shifts. Her clothes turn black and midnight blue, and her hair turns black and is pulled up into a bun on the top of her head.
Yes!
And when she turns around, she flips her hood back up, and she looks completely different.
Her up to no good hood.
And if you look on the inside of her robes and her cloak, it looks like it's kind of like a purpley blue color, so it's kind of like the midnight sky.
Nina, this is a good look. I love it.
She changed to her dark winter.
So dark, so mysterious. I love it. Love it.
But her hair color changed. Her hair color changed too, and instead of it being down all the time, it is now up in a bun.
All right, I will make sure. Okay, let me just put my hair back
and her
like a braid.
Her silver.
So that when I put the thingy on, it hides my hair color.
Her silver circlet over her head that has her gemstones in it, and her necklace that has her holy symbol on it turns from silver to black and blue gems.
So much better. I love it.
It's her emo face.
I love it. It's her hot topic face.
Because her colors are not really set, just her seasons, so she can pick whatever color she wants for her clothes. And since we're
so it doesn't just happen? It doesn't just happen? You actually choose all this?
yeah, I have to choose it. I just choose the
Oh.
season, and then I can decide what color my clothes change.
Oh, I thought it just happened to you.
No, yeah, I can literally change my season every single day if I want to.
Hmm.
But I didn't change my season the day before, so I still had it in the bag, so I could do it.
He kept it in reserve.
Yeah, I could only do it once a day. So
Oh, okay.
I think Emily is going to. The others don't know that she can wild shape yet, can they? Do they?
We've never seen it.
I mean, I just leveled up. I just got the ability to do it. I don't know. So Emily's just gonna wait until they get off the train because wild shape lasts an hour.
Mm.
All right, sounds good.
She feels it in her soul that she can do it now. She was trying so hard with the druids, it just didn't work out, but she feels it. in her bones.
Okay.
So the cool thing about this season is that when she does her phase step, any creature within 5 feet, person or creature, doesn't matter, within 5 feet of you when you teleport, has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of my next turn.
Ah, awesome. I in my head I just thought of all the fun things you can do with that if you get frightened.
It's one of the
Right.
reasons why I play Eladrins, because I love the season dynamic.
So what's the plan then? Sorry.
Well, I've changed the way I look.
Nobody knows what Orkin looks like. Not even it was 3 chicks. 3 chicks that did this.
They won't be able to clock Orkin.
All right. So you're gonna go into the town then, disguised and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, what are we doing?
We're looking for the town hall.
Oh, okay, good.
And
Leonard.
Mina is still going to insist that we kind of stay on the side streets and stay off the main road.
Okay, Orkin's gonna walk right into what
Oh,
is
wait,
there is there a lot of people in town?
We've stopped already.
Oh yeah, did we?
So if I can't. So the track doesn't go to the town. It kind of just it stops at the college and then leaves. If you're gonna go to the town, you have to walk. You have to like walk. You know what I mean? Like you have to walk it. If that makes
Well,
sense.
Well, that's
So we need to move the train because they want the train gone.
that's what we can do. We can move the train and get the train far enough away so we're not triggering the pissed offness of them. And then, I mean, if we want to, we can wait till nightfall and then try to infiltrate that.
Is the town hall open at night?
Windows break.
Yeah, but don't we have to ask around to see where it is? Or are we just gonna look around until we see a sign that says town hall?
I mean, it's up to y'all. I figured being under the cover of darkness might make it easier, but
Right. But I mean, we're doing this
Okay.
so that are we going to break in? I mean, if it's at night, they're not open. They're closed. And so therefore we would be breaking and entering and looking for information on our own without the help of the staff there, unless we go during daytime. So
the thing
you
is,
guys talk it out.
if the town hall has windows, I don't have to break glass to get it. As long as I can see where I'm landing, I can port right in.
All right, sounds good.
So it's up to you.
So
I mean, the way I would normally off table, the way I would do it is I'd probably have Wild Shape go in and do recon. Go out, stay outside the city limits, hide whatever so nobody can see us, and have Wild Shape go in and check, see if they can find it. Then we wait for nightfall before we go into the city, the town. That way we know whereabouts the town hall is, not walking in blind.
Then why don't I just go into town, ask where it is, and then come back before dark?
Well, yeah, you could do that too.
Well, they don't know me. I'm just some short dude walking through town going clunk, clunk, clunk. Should I do that?
I'm fine with that.
You can do
All right.
that.
Yeah, that sounds
gonna-
sensible.
All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna walk towards town.
Ask them what their hours of operation are.
Well,
Okay.
since we're having to
Right.
park the train so far away, we should probably escort Orkin close to the town and then let him go on, just in case, just so we're close enough if something happens.
All right, so you're gonna escort Orkin? Are all of
Sure.
you going to, or no?
Well, we should not split the party too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
A bad idea. You never split the party.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know where I heard that.
Mm.
Every game ever, every D&D game ever.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So let's. So we're gonna get the train to where it's gonna go, and then we're gonna go into town real quick, or what are we gonna do?
So it probably
I can go get some dinner if you guys are hungry.
so the safest thing for us to do is to park the train far enough away and escort Orkin as close to the town as we feel comfortable, and then wait for him outside the outskirts in the woods where nobody can see us.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
stealthy hide, and then you go see if you can find the town hall, and if you can find a couple people, like talk to some elderly people, maybe they might know the guy.
The big people know.
So
Be polite.
So there's no woods really.
Okay.
Just homes?
So let me post a picture. Let's see if I can find a good representation of it. I guess.
Fields of grain?
Oh, what am I looking for? Sorry.
A picture.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find like.
The river was on one side, and the school was on the other side of the train tracks.
So think of like. I guess think of like say like a large European town like maybe like Paris or something, or like
Paris.
well, that's in Europe, right?
It's a city, not a town. It's the
Cobblestone.
capital of
Yeah,
France.
there's a big
Cobblestone
difference
streets,
between
But,
a
like-
town and a city.
But what? Huh?
Difference between a town.
Right, but well, okay, so it's like that, but like I mean, okay, so it's not a city. It's like it's a town, but like there's not really like
There's alleys. There's like alleys, and like there's building after building after building after building.
yeah, like there's no real woods.
Crowded.
Yeah, it's kind of like because like I feel like a lot of like I mean I know there's some forests in Europe, but like I feel like a lot of like you know what I mean. It's kind of like I don't know. It's hard to describe, I guess. But yeah, like essentially, like there's no forest. It's all just kind of like it's like a town that then like the train connects to the city, and that's why they kind of like or the train like goes somewhere else. That's why they kind of don't have a forest, if that makes sense. It was to make room for the train and everything.
Well, there's houses that go up to close to the train. Like it's not necessarily right next to it, but it's basically a couple of yards of grass, and then here's the city, kind of a thing.
So the school, like I said, is about like a mile away from the town. It's kind of like a road, if that makes sense. But yeah, like
Okay.
there's houses about the college or like dorms and stuff like that. Which is kind of like what leads, is why it like needs that mile. But like there's no forest or anything. Like there are trees, but like they're kind of like trees you see on like a city block kind of, or like in a town
Right.
block.
Yeah.
So is it just like flat grass?
Every so often there's a tree.
Yeah, there's probably like a town park that you could maybe hide in, but like there's no like big forest though, if that makes sense.
Basically, you're saying that the town is surrounded by flat grassland?
No, it's just like it's not grassland, but like it's I mean, there probably is farmland, but like there's no like big forest. I guess if that makes sense. I guess I'm trying to think of like a good example. I'm drawing blanks right now.
So basically, if we park the train like out 6 steps out, we're getting into the town. Is what I'm trying to like.
Right. Well, yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah.
here's
But
a
like,
building, and here's the cobblestone street that goes down to the main city, and then like every other building could be a business or
About something.
a home or.
well, if you move the train, it's going away from the town and the college. Because there's only one track, and like it either goes back the way you came or it goes to the next stop. Because like think of this as like this is more of like kind of like a private train, if that makes sense.
Is it like that? What I said in general?
Yeah, kinda. But like I said, there's no forest. It's all just kind of like
I mean, that's not really forest. It's just like trees here and there.
yeah, I guess kind of like that. Yeah.
It looks like it's just grass, and then the dark green are the trees.
Yeah, there are forests. It's just that's what it looks like. But take away the forest, boom pow.
Yeah, it's more like farmland. Yeah, pretty much. It's like think of like a vineyard in like maybe like in Italy or something. Where like like there's no forest. It's just like you just like different vineyards. Like first as far as the eye can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if we take the train past the town and backtrack on foot, then we might be able to slip in between buildings without being seen. Let Orkin take point and be the I am here person. The rest of us kind of stay low.
Mm-hmm. Hang out in alleyways and stuff like that. Like stay back.
Yeah, it's certainly something you could try to do.
And Amity, if you want to just shift into like a dog or something to follow Orkin around, you do that. So he's not going by himself. So he has at least some backup.
All right. What is the scene looking like right now? Like, what are we actually?
We're all gonna walk back towards the city after the train passes it, and we park at the train. We're gonna walk back towards the city, and then Orkin and you are gonna go on ahead, and we're just kind of gonna tail you, but like hide. We're gonna be like hiding and tailing, kind of a thing.
No, but like, what are we doing like in this very moment? Because I have to have some like role playing thing to like shapeshift because like I can't just shapeshift out of nowhere.
Here's like
Because,
sorry.
like I gotta like take my bag off and stuff and just just want to act it out, not just like do it.
Alrighty then. So, what was your what you're gonna try to turn into an animal then, right?
Yeah, I was gonna try to act it out, but
Well, do we need to find like a secluded place for you to do that? Are you gonna do it while we're still with everybody?
Are you shy? Do you want us to turn around?
No.
Do you need help, sweetie? What's going on?
No. All right, hurry, keep your open.
I'll close my eyes. I won't look.
All right, as as we're walking to the town, getting ready to split up, I'm like, I feel like I feel like it's like when you just when you know that you know how to do something, but like you don't know how you know how to do something, you know?
Right.
Like I feel that in my
You got the yips.
like my stomach. So I look at her and I go, "Can you hold my gear, please? I won't be able to
Want
hold
me to
it where
hold-
I'm going."
You want me to hold your tail?
No, my gear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
No tail, no tail.
Like my I backpack my staff and my bow. And then I look at Orc and I go, I am not letting you walk in there alone based on what we've already been through, so just turn around. Just turn around. Don't
Wanna
watch me.
sit- Okay.
Just give me a moment. Give me a
Put my
moment.
hands over my eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and start whistling uncomfortably.
Like after,
You-
you know, like loosening up her muscles a bit, as one does, like, you know, when you're like about to run a race.
Yeah.
Stretching, cracking the
Right.
neck.
Oh yeah, gotta get stretch those hammies because they're about to
Yeah.
be stretched all sorts of ways. I gather my courage and then I do my first ever wild shape into a mastiff. And when I'm done, I give a bark. I
Oh.
bark at him.
Okay.
Doggy.
Figured a
Amity?
mastiff would be.
Amity? Is that you?
Yeah.
Does Amity
just-
talk or bark?
She barks.
I
In
don't
this
think
form.
I don't think you can talk during wild shape. I think you can like do stuff like message, but I don't think you can physically talk. If I remember right.
No, yeah, I gotta reply with barking.
Okay. I'm just gonna give Amity a thumbs up. Great job.
Her tail like wags a little bit, and then she goes to his side, ready to go on an adventure.
Doggy go walkies.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
figured
Am-
mastiff would be like normal, you know.
Well, yeah, but a mastiff to a dwarf would be like a horse.
Yeah,
It'd be the equivalent of a dire wolf in size compared to a dwarf.
Yeah. Yep.
Or like a Great Dane, probably.
Yeah.
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 Everybody, I'll be walking. All right, Amity. I don't know who's walking who, but let's get going.
Is Amity noticing anything different in terms of the experience of being a dog?
Probably heightened. Is she like a mastiff? Like when I turn to it, it has keen hearing and smell, so they're more sensitive. To what I have had.
Are you feeling any urges like sniffing crotches or
No.
never know?
Actually, when I sniff the air, what am I smelling? You know, I have a passive perception of 13 right now.
Well, me for one,
Oh God.
and I should apologize ahead of time.
You're also smelling the blood on Helrunda's axe.
Oh God.
What?
Smells like old blood on her axe. Oh.
Yeah. It's not
Oh.
really old yet, though.
It also should smell like alcohol too.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say we cleaned it. We used water and fire
And
Yeah.
blood lotus mixed with
and alcohol.
grain alcohol.
Should have saved some of that alcohol.
Okay, so just looking for somebody that looks like they might know where the layout of the town or whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right?
Do I need to make some kind of a roll or something, or am I gonna just follow Amity's lead?
I mean, what do you guys? Are you going to ask someone, or what you doing?
I'm asking Amity. Okay, we're looking for somebody. If you can sniff something out, let me know.
All right. In response, yeah, I just start sniff the ground like search dogs do. Don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna do it.
Person?
See-
Another person?
So you don't know what you're looking for?
We're just
No.
I am specifically looking for anybody that looks like they may have may know the layout of the town. You know, like you know what I mean.
I gotcha.
I don't.
Like
I'm
they
not,
don't look like a tourist?
like I don't want to talk to a group of little kids. I want to talk to somebody who looks.
Right, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what. Okay, so Amity, roll me a perception check with disadvantage because, like you said, you don't
Oh,
know what you're looking
no.
for. And then Orkin, if you want, you do see like a it's not a guard, but like what is it? I'm trying to think. Like, what's like a public like what's like someone who works for like the government or like for like a city, but like
A council
Hmm.
member, city council.
or someone lower than that, like not like a traffic cop, but like oh my god. Okay, I'll you see someone delivering the mail. That's what I'm thinking of.
Like a mailman?
Yeah, you just see someone kind of like delivering mail.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Male
I
person.
got a 9 for my lowest one. 'Cause
Okay,
I got a 6, but I have +3 perception in this form.
yeah, you're not able to like gain any leads, like
My
because like
sniper's broken, man.
you don't know what you're looking for, so like you're kind of overwhelmed by like like you can't really pick out a site because you're overwhelmed by everything.
Oh
But
no.
Okay, I'm gonna like.
You smell bacon? No.
so you're gonna what?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, what you
I'm
doing?
I'm just gonna kind of turn to Amity and hope she still understands English and just say,
I
"Hey,
do.
I want to go talk to that guy over there. He looks like he might, he's delivering mail, so I'm assuming he knows addresses."
All right. I tilt my head. I look over at the guy, and like, I just start walking towards him.
Oh God, a huge dog and a mailman. Okay, I gotta say,
Fight the urge, Amity. Fight it.
yeah, I gotta say, Amity, good girl, good girl. Okay, we're gonna try to keep it low key. Gonna walk up to the dude and say, "Good morning, sir."
He says this afternoon.
And
Yes.
you've passed the test, sir. Good job. No, good afternoon, sir.
He says afternoon. What can I help you with?
Just happen to, love this lovely city here. I was wondering, where's your city hall?
He says it's middle of town that way. He says, and he points to like the middle of the town.
Can we see it from where we're standing?
You can see like the top of the building.
Okay, so I just identify that the top of that building is the city hall.
He says, "Yep."
Okay, you are. You know what? You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir. I really appreciate your time. And
Yeah, I
I,
give him a little happy
yeah,
bark. You're like, yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yep.
How late are they open?
He'll pet you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How do you know how late the city hall is open till?
He says, yeah, they're usually open till like, what's up? What's after midday and like what's 5 p.m. like evening?
Early evening.
Yeah, early evening.
He says, they're open to early evening.
Oh,
Usually when the sun like in the he says like in the winter months like when the sun begins to set, that's usually when they close, typically.
well, gosh darn it! I hope I really get to make it in there. It looks like a lovely building. I thank you, sir, for your time. You have a wonderful day, and walk away.
Yeah, he says you too.
Yeah, okay.
And
And then I shake off the smarmy.
while Orkin's doing that, me and Helruna are working our way through the back streets, keeping an eye on them.
Making a mark. Sorry.
Yes. We are sticking to alleys and shadows and walls. And I am definitely making sure the babushka and cloak are fully covering my face.
I mean, do you still have your axe on you, like on your back?
Yeah, it's underneath the cloak.
So you're a
Under the
hunchback
layers.
babushka. You're a hunchback
They
babushka.
look nothing like me. Nothing.
So we weren't able to convince you to leave it on the train.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell yeah.
Helruna says heck no. No, I can't leave it. It's precious.
So you're like a millennial with a cell phone.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, my son. I meant. So basically, I'm going to look at Amity and say, did we see them move? DM,
Say it again.
did we see that they moved and everything?
Did you see that sorry, who moved?
That me and
Well,
Not
we
if
have to.
we're good at hiding.
We have to. We have to. think we gotta look for a large hunchback lady with a tarp over her.
Yes, babushka.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you're trying to see if they moved.
yeah, I just like because if
If-
they're moving around,
if
I
we're-
would have been busy.
Yeah, if we're
I'm just
keeping up
wondering
with
if I
them.
have to get Amity to sniff them out.
Well, I mean, like, did you see them? Like, did you see them where they were when you left, or no?
Yeah, we were all together
Yeah.
before he walked out
Yeah.
onto the main drag.
Yeah,
But
so probably when you get done talking to them, to the postman, you'll see that they moved. Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, I'm going to suggest to Amity that we go back and let him know the news.
Sniff us out because we're hiding so good.
Yeah.
All right. I start sniff him out, and I don't know if this would have canceled it out. I didn't read this.
Yeah.
Mastiffs. I'm meant to have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. So it would have been just a normal check then.
Yeah, it's whatever. The first one I rolled was my first. Like the 9 was my first roll anyway.
Gotcha.
What do you do? I roll another one?
Well, no, probably not. Just because, like you know, you were going though, right?
I mean, I don't know where I'm going, but I know who I'm looking for.
Well, right. Well, I meant like you know where you're like you know you're going to town hall though, right?
You're looking
we're
for
going
us.
back to them.
Well, yeah, we're going.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
We're-
Make a
We're
Make a
keeping
perception
we're
check.
keeping up with Orkin. Just staying in like the shadows and in the side streets. So
Well,
We're-
if you want, since you look completely different, you can kind of step out of the shadow and kind of like get their attention, so they know when if they're looking back for us, you can get their attention
Yeah,
if they
you-
remember what you look like now.
yeah, you if you look back, you'll see me peek around the corner.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Does
Right.
Amity, do you see them?
Hold on, I'm doing my second roll.
All right. Oh, Larkin,
Arr, arr.
you're gone for an entire day last time, and now you're here.
I got 12.
Don't get distracted by the smell of bacon.
Oh god. I got a 12. Does that pass?
You find us.
Yeah. Yeah. Pass. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Pass. Yep.
Yeah, sure, why not? Why not?
I'm gonna kind of look down as we're heading over to him and say, "Hey, Amity, this was a pretty quick trip. Do you need to take a little bit more walkies?"
I look up at him and like I gave him like not really a growl, but like a huff, like a
Like a chuff.
Right. But yeah. So you find them. You find Helruna and
Okay.
yeah.
I relay the information that I know that we know the location of the city hall, and so
Okay.
and then what's the plan then?
Are they open right now? When do they close?
They're open until early evening,
So we have
aka
to
5 o'clock.
decide. We have to decide if we want to enter in during business hours and have somebody there to help guide us to where we find things, or we wait until after they close and do some B&E and figure out on our own if we can find anything without getting caught.
And
Like
Okay.
there could
Mina-
be alarms or something.
Mina immediately
like-
pipes up and says, "We can do both."
Okay. Well, do you want me to go in now?
Yes.
Are they going to allow me to have a dog?
I don't know.
I
You
was
gotta
gonna say,
figure it out.
I'll say Orkin and Mina can go because Mina looks completely different. And then Amity can hang out with Helruna in the shadows.
But you do realize we're going to look like oh God, what's their names again?
Legolas and Gimli.
No, I was thinking of the Adams family.
Oh,
Morticia and Gomez.
Gomez. You guys can play it like that if you want.
Okay. All right. I say okay. Well, all right. Okay. Cool. So Mina and I can go in and yeah.
Yeah.
Should we meet at like a dive bar, like
Well,
a
no,
really dark
you should
place
take.
dive bar somewhere?
I don't know.
You two
You
follow
take-
me and Orkin like we were doing earlier on the side streets. We'll work our way down there. And
Yeah.
Orkin and I
So
can
that
go
way-
in and you guys can wait outside.
Yeah, and in the meantime, you can take
Yeah.
take Amity for a short walkies.
You sure you want me to get further in town, guys?
If
Okay.
you stay in
Who's
the
going to be looking at? Nobody's going to be looking at you. They're going to be looking at this beautiful Mastiff. Okay, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, the Mastiff is kind of beautiful. You know, it's like the classic like tan Mastiff.
If you can share a picture.
Kennel Association, approved.
Yes.
No brindle in sight.
Mm-mm.
My emotional support animal.
Yeah, there she is.
Aww.
Well, that's a boy, but yeah.
Adorable.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we
so
going?
let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Head into the town hall.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, you probably walk for about 10 minutes or so, and you eventually arrive there. What is the goal?
I have no idea. What are we doing at the city hall again?
Mina's gonna look at you, Orkin. We're gonna tell them. Family member. If they
Okay.
have any records about what happened after he left.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get at it. Okay, so we're gonna go in then.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we see Helruna and Sorry.
Doggy?
What? I just want to say Mastiff. Amity. Amity.
Yeah,
No, because we're in the shadows.
yeah, Emily's
Oh.
right alongside you, right? You two are
No,
traveling together.
They stayed in the shadows.
So she's in
We're
the
we're
shadows.
trailing far behind, but not to lose them though. So we're not too far behind, like enough to lose them. We know where they're at. We have line of sight. Like, if we're hiding behind shadows or an alley corner or something, just trying to stay out of the way.
And out of sight of the general public.
Yeah.
I might get caught by the dog catchers if I'm left alone, so I don't want to be alone.
You stay with me.
Yeah.
I got some jerky.
Oh my god! Amity perks up, like really?
So,
Yes.
Orkin,
Yes.
before we pull in, walk in, you see Mina kind of just pull something from underneath her hood over her face. And the next thing you see is a piece of black lace. And
Oh,
she sniffles.
okay. Oh. Uh-oh.
I whisper to Amity, like, she is so cool.
I'm
awesome.
I'm
Oh no!
mourning the loss of my child. I can't find him anywhere.
But
In trouble.
Anyway, though, who's going inside?
It's me and Orkin.
You and Orkin?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm since I'm dressed in all black now, I'm gonna act like I'm upset and sniffling.
So you two are pretending to be husband and wife then? Going in or no? Like I guess like what I guess like what's the backstory for your two characters? going
Orkin's
in?
my bodyguard.
Okay, gotcha.
Sure.
You can pretend you're Anna Vorarlberg.
What?
She's dead. She's dead.
Oh, is that in the town records too? I mean, it literally just happened, right?
I mean,
don't know.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah, it did, but like it was kind of like she was a pretty big name person.
Damn it.
Thing is though, like what race was she?
She was a human.
Yeah. So what?
I'm wearing a hood. Unless they pull my hair back, pull it back, they won't see my ears.
Maybe you could be an aunt. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get away with being Anna if she's like.
I'm Anna's one of Anna's head servants.
Maybe, yeah.
I
And
like this plan.
And
You want to inform the lost heir that
his
last
mother.
son that
Yeah, his mother's
mother has
died.
passed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Sure. So you're gonna go inside then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So who goes in first?
She goes in first. Or no, should I go in first since I'm your security?
Yeah, you
Your
go first.
security.
Okay, I'm gonna have my finger on my ear like I got an earpiece in.
Clear.
Okay, we're clear. We're clear in here. Madam, please enter.
Okay. Yeah. So you both head inside. Who goes in first again? I'm sorry.
Orkins go first.
I go in to check, to kind of survey the room and then just kind of like open the door for her.
Okay. Yeah. So you survey the room. You open the door. Yeah. You see like pretty like people dressed in suits, like or like excuse me, like fantasy suits, kind of like walking in and out. If that makes sense. Of the building. Some are holding like like notepads and whatnot or clipboards. But yeah, you both walk inside. Um,
Are there any
you see,
guards or security?
yes, there are.
Okay.
There's at least like 8 guards in this area.
But they got money in this place?
Well, I mean, it's City Hall.
It's just records.
Well, no, it's also where like the city council kind of like.
And you pay your taxes and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing to steal there.
So is there a welcome desk or?
Yeah. Yep. You see like
Take a number, like the DMV.
you see like an old like gnome woman who's like sitting at who's at the desk. You can see that she's like you can't see the chair that she's on, but like the chair that she's on, she's sitting on like a pile of like 3 books stacked high. But yeah, she has like those old like granny glasses on. The ones
Are they romance novels she's sitting on?
Yes, ones that she's finished, or actually ones that she's currently reading
with her butt.
She likes
No.
to keep him hot.
No, but like whenever she's not helping someone, she's reading one. In fact, she's reading one right now. And then do you two like approach the desk?
Yes.
It's the image on the cover.
I don't know.
Come
Well,
on.
the title says 50 Shades of Dwarf.
Oh, and you're a dwarf.
And
I
I'm
know the.
hello, lady. I love that book too. I almost made the cover model. What the hell?
She says it's kind of cliche. She says nothing I haven't read before. But she says anyway, and you see her kind of like slap the book underneath the chair, and like when she sits back on the chair, she's like a few inches taller now, kind of like reaching like probably towering over you now, Orkin, but like up to like actually probably towering over. Sorry, who went in? May, right?
Mina went.
No.
Mina.
Oh, Mina. Okay, and Mina, you're
Like
what again?
5'7", 5'8".
Okay, yeah, probably up to your height now.
Okay.
Oh, May, you're the mastiff, right?
Oh, I'm a dog.
Yeah, sorry.
She's with me, and she's having some jerky right now.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yum.
But she says, anyway, what could I help you with? She says.
Mina kind of sniffs a little bit and says, we're looking for someone, and he was last seen at the college, and we need to see if we can find what happened to him because there's been a death in the family, and he needs to be brought home. And she says it really meekly and stuff too.
She says, "Oh, that's sad to hear. Who are you looking for?"
Insert the dude's name.
I like that. I heard pages
She
go.
always remembers the names.
Well, I heard pages go, and I thought it was like, and who are you looking for? Page. Who takes notes?
I have the full name right here.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we're looking for insert name here.
It's
Y'all
Hans
really
Vegelberg,
just
right?
said it.
Yeah, Hans Wahlberg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she goes,
Yeah.
Hans Vengelberg. He used to work at the College.
Oral.
Say Vangelberg.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
look-
Engelbert Humperdinck.
We're looking for handy Bagelberg.
The hash bringing the slash ring.
The hash slinging slasher.
You know, the guy who said EPKA? No.
But yeah, are you saying Vangelberg or Vorarlberg?
Or whatever name is it supposed to be?
It's Vorarlberg.
Oralberg.
Oralberg. It's Oralberg. No.
Right, yeah. Okay. She says, yeah. So she kind of like looks through. She kind of like looks through like the other thing, and she says, there's no one living in the town under this right now. She says, but if you want to look at records,
Yeah,
she says the archives are upstairs to the left.
yeah, that would be much appreciated because we need to see if what happened to him, if he's perished as well, or if he's moved on from this location.
Mm-mm.
Like if he's died.
Yeah, because
He's,
if he died in the town, he'd be in the death records.
Yeah, that'd still be in records, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She says, yeah, it'd be in the death records. But she also says like if he left the town though like on his own, we don't really keep like moving in and out records. She says
Maybe he used to own property at one point.
There-
If he lived there, it
there-
was just selling.
Well, any piece of information would be helpful, even if it's just a clue to some of the whereabouts he might be at. I think the records might actually give us a lead, but we need to check because this is basically the last place we have to look right now.
okay. She says yeah. Yeah, like I said, up and to the left.
And
I wonder why it's the last place we have left.
Mm-mm.
you're not here right now.
No, listen, I had keen hearing. Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
can't
all we
hear a
heard-
word Amity's saying. I just hear
No.
bark, bark, bark.
Yeah.
So Mina's gonna Mina's gonna just double check with the lady behind the desk. If it's okay if they can go up there. Do I need any special access or is it free to use?
She says no. I mean, she says, well, if you'd like to sign in, she says, just so we know, we keep track of who's here.
Oh, son of a
Yep.
So
Gomez and
Yeah.
Mina will sign her name, Megan Grundle.
Okay. And Orca, what do you sign your name?
Manservant to.
manservant too.
Okay. Yeah. So you both do that.
And I'm going to lean across the counter and say, good book you should catch up on next is called Tusk Love. And I'm going to walk away.
She's gonna remember you.
Oh, yeah.
She says, I'll look into it. She says,
You do that.
she says, I assume it involves an orc.
Well, I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so? You haven't read it?
I'm sorry. That was my attempt at humor. I'm not very good. I'm just here for security, but I think you really should read that book.
Ah, okay. All right. Yes.
It's like an
The
ancient
tea-
evil tome or something.
Oh, look, I've summoned a demon. All right.
And Megan will look at the lady and thank her very much for her help. And look at Orkin and say, come on.
Yes, madam. Do you have like one of those really long dresses? Do I even see your feet moving?
No, you do not. My,
You're like-
my robes go all the way to the floor.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, are you freaking hovering? I can't see you moving.
She walks so gracefully.
Mm.
Right.
So we'll go upstairs and go look for the records room.
Yep.
Do it.
Moving
Do
on
it.
up.
Do it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you go up to the records room.
Yes.
Yeah, easy to find it.
Okay. Oh, look, Led Zeppelin. Look. No. Wrong record, sir.
Is there any staff upstairs that can point the proper direction? Or should we just
Well,
is it alphabetical?
no, you just find it. It's like
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
It just says like records around the door.
No, I meant when we're in the records room.
Oh,
Because this is
yeah.
a very
Are there,
large
like-
town.
Are there labels like deaths and property and
It's a card catalog.
Yeah, I got you now. Sorry. Yeah, so
library?
Oh my God! Oh, the Dewey Decimal System.
What's it called in this
No.
universe, though?
Yeah. The
Death
Cards.
system.
it's,
Yeah.
it's also called the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, damn, but it's spelled
Yeah.
slightly different.
yeah, it's a spell. It's like spelled DEW, or
Right.
maybe that's how it was spelled. I don't know.
DEWYIE.
Because I never looked it up in the Dewey Decimal System. All right. So what are we doing? Are we splitting up? Do we have to? Are we splitting up to
Well,
see
if
if
there-
there's death
if there's,
records,
like-
whatever?
If there's a card catalog, we can go through it by last names and
Ah.
figure out what file cabinet it's in or what shelf it's on.
So we just have to look up Heisenberger.
That's not even close.
Histaminus.
Humperdinck.
Humpadink.
Humperdinck.
But yeah, okay, sorry. I'm just thinking. Sorry. Okay, so shit.
Mina's
No.
looking through the card catalog under the letter V. Vorarlberg.
If I can
Yes, yep.
figure out where
Yeah.
his file is amongst all the other files.
Yep, so you're looking for Vorarlberg?
Wonder
Okay.
if you find Addie, Grandpa Vorarlberg, or Mom Vorarlberg.
Yeah, so you don't find any death records for them because they didn't live in this town.
Oh, look, Voldemort.
Vecna?
Vecna?
But eventually, you do find you do find someone by the name of H. Vorarlberg. It doesn't have a death record. It just has like a small like profile on him.
Ding ding ding.
Was the profile set?
Oh, find the Dewey Decibel.
It says like it says he was brought for treatment after suffering like a fall. It said sent for treatment after suffering a fall. His brain was damaged in the fall, but he seemed to have regained some of his faculties while at the college. But then around 10 years back, it says that he left the college to go to parts unknown.
All right, Mina's gonna scan his paper or his file and see if there's any known associates.
Does it have an author to the file who wrote it?
It does, but like it just says kind of like it's just like initials like HM.
HM?
Yeah, HM.
Seriously? Things that make you go, what? Yeah,
And
All right.
Does it say whether or not he owned any property in the town or if he was, like, known friends, his emergency contact, anything like that?
It just says like it says like emergency contacts, Sister Anna Vorarlberg. But then it says like but then you see like you
Does
see
it
like,
say sister?
I thought Anna was the mother.
oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of the game. Shit.
Maybe he does have a sister.
No, it's
Family-
the mother. It says
Family tree, more like family wreath.
right,
Yeah.
no, I meant to say mother, not sister. It says mother Anna Vorarlberg, but then it says like addendum underneath of it. Passed away. And it shows like the passed away date, which is a few days ago.
Oh, damn.
yeah.
But yeah, and then it says like addendum added by two different initials. It says EV.
EV and HM.
Yep.
EV, V is in Vorarlberg.
M as in Moralberg. So
There's no other records, like there's no marriage records, no child records, no family records whatsoever with him, right?
Nope. It just kind of because like he only ever was a student at the school. He didn't really own any property or anything. He kind of
Patient.
yeah
He was a patient at the
yeah
asylum.
yeah well yeah he was a patient, but yeah, like he didn't really own any property or anything.
So he got hurt, got treatment in
Yep.
the town.
Yeah. Yep.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm leaving this town. The part's unknown.
I mean, I think
Yep.
he left because it turned to a school, isn't it?
That, but also like he also wanted to leave. Like I said, like he kind of like he regained some of his mental faculties and like he felt well enough to travel, if that makes sense. Is what it kind of
Should be on the lookout for automatons beyond this, then we know he's been around tinkering away.
Well, maybe he became an automaton. Maybe he's Oscar.
It was Oscar all along.
Yeah, with Oscar.
But yeah, it says but like it's in bio it says like heir to the Vorarlberg fortune, or heir to the Vorarlberg like factory.
Have we been to the factory yet?
No, that's where we first went.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
And then it also says, and then underneath of it, it also kind of says like, Hans is like Hans is a very quiet individual. It says he prefers to tinker with machines than really communicate with anybody.
Hans, what's his last name?
Vorarlberg.
Okay. I was looking at HM.
And it says like Hans has kind of like a stunted social Hans has kind of like a stunted like social
skills.
Yeah, like he has stunted social skills, and then it says like the injury didn't help, but like it says but essentially though it says he can he's able to kind of make different like automatons ranging from like very small to very large. It says he was the one who created the bandstand at the place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And it confirms that he left the school 10 years ago, right?
Yes, yep. For parts unknown.
Parts unknown.
Should we continue to keep looking for something, or do you think we've got enough to go on?
That's pretty much all what you've gotten. Like I said, it was a very like short file. Just because he didn't really do much besides create like the create like stuff at the place.
So we just learned that he's no longer here.
Yes. Yep.
You can ask old lady the initials that were on there, the people who updated the file, who's HM and who's EV from whatever the years were they updated the file.
That's a good idea. I wish you were with us to tell us.
Damn
it! Wait, I have an idea. Why don't we go to talk to the lady and see who the hell Humvuv is?
Everyone's like, I wish I was there.
And I suddenly want to kill an old man.
He's possessed.
No. Yeah. No, wait, that was the wrong one. Wrong thought.
All this is going on. What's your character's name again? May Amity, right? No.
Amity.
Okay, Amity. Okay. Harun and Amity, you two are hiding behind something, right?
We're like in the shadows around an alley, like just hanging out. We're not sticking our nose out into anything.
Okay, gotcha. So are you obviously hiding? Like, are you trying to like act suspicious?
No, we're just staying out of the way. I mean, it's a dog, and a
Yeah,
hunchback
I mean-
woman. So
Listen, I'm
That's
a
not
guide
good
dog,
at all.
okay?
people
I'm
tend
just
to
a guide-
ignore the old ladies. They act like we don't exist. So I'm sure nobody's paying me any mind.
You are a large old elderly lady.
Okay, so this is what happens. You see like a door kind of open up, in like in this alley, and you see like because like there's a dumpster kind of right by you guys.
Oh no.
You see like this door open up, and you see and you see you see a guy come out. He's wearing kind of like I said like a fantasy like chef's outfit, and you see him kind of throwing out like a bag of garbage. And he sees the two of you, and he says, "Oh, you two, you can't." He says, "This is private property. You two can't be here." He says. He says no handouts.
Damn. You know, as my dog. Has it been an hour yet?
Oh,
No.
it's like a same thing.
It's been about like 45 minutes.
All right. As my dog's up, I look at him with my head tilted, look, acting like I don't understand what he's saying.
Make the eyes. Make the eyes.
Like, oh yeah, make puppy dog.
Yeah.
Do the eyes. Make them feel bad.
Well, are you doing anything, Helrina, or no?
I don't talk. I just keep my head down, and I pet my dog, and I just kind of nod my head like.
All right, roll me a charisma check.
Amity.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, oh boy.
The dog's gonna roll.
Yes, I am. All right, let me go back up to Mastiff.
To give him the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Puppy dog eyes. Oh shit, Mastiffs have -2 charisma. Damn. Okay.
Hank!
Here we go. I mean, it's I guess intimidating dog. Ew.
Yeah.
I got a natural 20, baby. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, so
Yes!
you give him the puppy dog eyes, and because it's a nat 20, he's like, you know what, you can stay here for a little bit. And he says, you know, in fact, he says, you know, in fact, I just made like a hot thing of cookies, and he hands each of you one.
For a dog?
What kind?
Why couldn't this be a steak place?
All right. I
Biscuit?
you know,
No.
I take the cookie and I just chomp on that bad boy. Like, cookie.
But then you remember poisonous is bad for dogs, and no, I'm just kidding.
No!
I'm gonna need to roll.
I don't know. If that
Poisonous
would
is
be,
bad for dogs. Chocolate's bad.
I don't know if that would be like. Would that affected wild shape?
I don't think so.
Well, you take on the stats of a dog. Would you take on the tummy problems?
I don't think it would.
I don't know. I don't think it's ever been like specifically mentioned in any book.
I think it's like you keep like your normal digestive. Actually, so you keep like your normal body innards. I think it's just like you take like, you know what I mean. Like, I think it's kind of like that.
You shape shift the exterior.
Yeah.
Other things maybe shrink or whatever to make room.
Yeah.
You can imagine if she is a mouse.
Because like I know your gear like shapeshifts into you. I think.
Well, Harun is like holding
Oh,
like
so
my
you coulda
staff and my bow
worn-
and my backpack.
That's like, but that's like a part of you now when you shapeshift. I think.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's not because
No!
Harun is hoping holds.
I'm still carrying it. I'm still
Oh.
carrying it though. It's extra.
Okay, gotcha.
She had me hold it for her, so I'm just holding on to stuff.
I thought it was just the clothes that kind of.
I remember once we had like at like her real life D&D group, like the one that we play in person. Someone had posed the question, if like let's say like someone turns into like a giant snake in game, and they eat like an object or something, like a large object, and then they shapeshift back, like would they die because like that large object, like, you know what I mean, like would it like would the object transform with them and it'd be smaller, or would they die because like it's like you know, like let's say they let's say they ate like a gold vault, or like let's say they ate like a large safe, you know what I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and like the shapeshifters back into like, you know, like the humanoid form, would they just die, like would they explode because they have like a large safe in them?
We had the same discussion, but it was like it it went back to when you shape into it, everything you have on you gets merged into it. It kind of does the reverse. We decided it did the reverse thing. So if
So-
you ate a safe, it would just kind of I don't know, just kind of disappear or whatever.
Gotcha.
You become a bag of holding. I don't know.
Gotcha. I think that'd be really funny. Actually, if someone ate a bag of holding, like as a wild shaped animal, and then but they already have like a portable hole on them that they transfer back, and they just turn into like a door to nothingness or whatever.
Yeah,
It'd be funny.
that would be I'm a door of nothingness.
Well, because like when you like when you put like a bag of holding, or like if you put like a magic object like that with another magic object,
Yeah,
you create like a portal.
yeah. Oh, I thought it was a black hole.
No, it's like I think it's like a place like the astral thing. I think the astral.
Oh, right. Yeah. So if we put a bag
With
of
Amity,
holding,
the other cookie.
if we put
You can have the other cookie, Amity.
I get 2 cookies.
two,
Sorry for the
Cookies, because you've been such a good boy.
yeah,
Boy.
boy,
Oh, you can't change that? Oh, okay.
you can't.
What? Do you, why would I
remember
change
the
it to
picture.
him?
Kelly,
that's because-
Kelly
that's be-
remembers the picture of the boy. And just,
That's because that's the first one I found.
good girl.
Yeah.
You get
Jumping
the other
on-
cookie.
She jumped on 2 cookies. Yeah, good time for me.
So Mina is going to try to see if she can find a file on the mom. Town hall.
All right, cool. Sounds good. While you're in the town hall, you said.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Since we're in the records room already.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Sorry, trying to think. that was me blowing a raspberry because I'm trying to think. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Try to either jog my memory or just being stupid. I guess one of the two. Oh my god, what am I don't know why, guys. I'm just really mentally like distracted today. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We can stop playing and pick up next time from here.
No, I want to keep going till we. Oh wait, I remember now. Okay, sorry. Orchid and what's your character's name again?
Mina.
Mina.
Oh, okay, yeah. Orchid and Mina, you two are. Orchid, you suggested talking to the lady, right?
Talking to the lady? Well, if we're not leaving, if she's looking up more information, I'm not leaving her.
Well, no, I mean, well, right, but I meant like you were talking to the lady about looking up, like asking who those people were, like the
the
right.
initials, yeah.
yeah. Do you two want to do that?
Well, I'll ask Mina if it would be a good idea. Mina go ask her about the initials and come right back.
Mina says, let me pull Anna's file first and let's take a look before we go down, but we will go ask.
Sure. That's what I do.
Okay, you go out and ask.
Nope, I'm waiting for Mina to find something, and I'm on the. Was it you looking
need
up
to
the mom?
confirm.
Yeah, I'm looking up the mom.
Yeah, you need to confirm if there's another file there for
Yeah.
one that's for Anna Vorarlberg.
There's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Turns out Hans was adopted. Whoa.
Well, no, because like she didn't live in this town.
I thought there might be some records considering that she's the head of the family and they're really well known and
No, because she lives in like a different city.
Okay.
Or she lives in like a city outside of this place.
we'll go back downstairs and talk to the romance novel fan. We never got her name.
Okay, yeah, you see her reading
Ooh.
reading the same book, and then like when she sees that you're down here again, she kind of lets out like a very like audible sigh,
Ooh,
And she
burlap.
says, "Huh?"
I just go, oh, burlap and satin. Nice.
And she says, "No, it's the same book from before." She says,
But is it? Yes, it is.
she says, "Can your friend read there?" She asks you, Mina.
It's hit or miss.
It's math. His math skills are rusty. Alrune is the one that can't read.
But anyway, she says, what can I help you with this time?" She
So
says.
we were looking at Hans's file and we noticed some additional information that had been added to it, and we were curious. And she takes the file and like turns it down and points to the two anecdotes that are added, wondering who these two people are.
Oh, she says, yes. She says, HM. She says that was, sorry, I'm trying to think of names real quick. She says, yes, that was, his name was Harry. His name was,
Potter?
no.
Harry Man Parts? Sorry. It's HM, I'm sorry.
You know what? She says, yes, that was his name, Harry.
Oh God, no.
Nope, you suggested that's what we're going with. She says, yes, his name was Harry Manparts. Very unfortunate name, by the way. She says,
Like Beard Puncher.
she says
Oh, yeah.
he retired around a couple years back. She says, got kind of like what I'm hoping to do next year. She says, retire.
And does he still live in the town?
She says, I think so. He kind of kept to himself, so no one really knows. He didn't really have a lot of friends. She says, and he kind of liked it that way.
So nobody
A
knows where to find
watering
Man Parts.
Huh?
No one knows
I'm going
where
to
to
shut
find
up, sir.
man parts.
Yeah.
Probably on a man. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what?
I mean, usually it's the other way around, but
Oh,
usually, you know, they're the ones that can't move on.
Just saying. Somewhere I heard, "Rup, rup, 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 rup." That was funny.
If he's still around, I wouldn't mind having a chat with him. Maybe he has a little extra information to help us.
Yes.
He live close, or does he frequent any establishments or anything that maybe I could catch him and take a moment of his time?
Huh?
We're trying to get a hold of man parts.
Oh my God! I gotta. Wow. Okay. I was 14. Sorry, I'm back.
She says, yeah, she says, oh, what the hell? Damn. I'm just having a real hard time just thinking right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Says that, I mean, he, sometimes I heard like he used to go drinking after work, kind of like, relieve the day, but like I said, I haven't kept in contact with him. So I don't know.
It's his favorite watering hole.
She says it was the. She says it was called the. She says it was called the Jackrabbit.
No.
And what about the EV on this file?
Yeah.
Oh, she says. Oh yes, Evie. That one. She says that one's name is that one's name is Emily Vermin.
Vermin.
Yeah.
Vermin.
She's she says, yeah, kind of like another unfortunate name. She says, she's a rat folk.
Oh.
Oh, how unfortunate.
She kind of leaned into it though,
And is she still living in
Well.
town? Could you direct us? Maybe we could speak
Yeah,
to her as well.
Yeah, she's actually on staff right now. She says.
Oh, perfect. Do you know
Here?
what department she works in?
Yeah, she works in the records department. She's like a like a typist, I guess, or like not really a typist.
Data
but,
entry?
yeah, she like uses the WordPress to like create these to type these up and whatever. She says.
Oh, I didn't notice the upstairs. Perhaps we should... And she turns to Orkin and goes, perhaps you talk to this nice woman first? See if she has anything to say?
Absolutely.
And she'll turn back to the gnome and thank them very much. I appreciate your help. I'm sorry to bug you. Please enjoy your book.
All right, she says, it's all good, she says, and she says, I will. And she says, anyway, see you later. Goes back to her book.
So we're going to go back upstairs and see if we can find the rat folk.
Sure.
I think you were trying to think of the printing press. Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, that's
What
it.
you were trying to describe?
Yeah, thank you. But it's like a magical version of it, so
Uh-huh.
like it's faster, almost
Like the one in Baldur's Gate.
It's run by
almost
fairies.
like- yeah. Yep.
God.
But yeah, so you go up to the you go back up to the place.
Right. And we look and see if
Okay.
we can find Miss Emily.
Okay, yeah. So you go to see if you can find her. Both of you roll me perception checks.
Oh God, that's a 24.
Okay.
18 plus.
Okay.
He sees everything.
What'd you get, Orkin?
I'm looking. Perception. Oh God, what is it? Perception. Okay, so mine came to a 17.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So both of you are kind of looking around. All of a sudden, you see like a rat running along the floor.
Ah!
You see like, the rat's wearing like a wearing like a blue bow tie on the top of its head.
Is it an actual rat-sized rat?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And like as you're doing as you're like, do you kind of do you block its way at all, or do you move out of the way?
Well, Minara's probably going to be polite and say, "Excuse me, miss."
All right. Yeah. Yeah. The rat kind of stands up on its hind legs and says, "She says yes." What she says? What do you need?
And Minara still has the file in her hand, and she turns the file to the lady and says, I was told that this was your initials. Do you have any more information about this young man?"
She says, oh, you know about Hans Vorarlberg? She says,
Yes.
she says, yeah, I amended this file a few days ago. She says,
Days ago.
huh?
You made the
nothing.
you made the mention. You wrote the annotation for the death of his mother. Yes.
She says I did.
We're working for what remains of the family, trying to locate her son, and that's why we came here looking for it. And I was curious if you happen to know anything about him. The file is very thin, and the last place he was seen was in this general area, and we're trying to find him.
She says, yeah. She says, she says she's not really sure where he went, but she's heard rumors about like other like automaton type things that he used to, that in different in kind of like different areas like other than here. She says. She says, like, I mean, since he was like, since it sounded like he was a prodigy with creating automatons, probably kind of try to follow those. She says, you'll probably hopefully find them.
Well, like in a community of automatons, or in a place where they're created.
Well, in like a place where they're created.
Okay.
Like yeah.
So, other than what's the name of the town that he's? What's the name?
Bergstadt, I believe. No, Valladolid.
Dublin. That's okay. So, other than
Yes.
Yes, blah 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 blah.
Bella Delon.
Yeah. Other than Belladalon, is there any other town near here that has an abundance of automatons?
She says no, not really. She says the only place that I know that has an abundance of them is Valladolid, which is where he's from.
And there's not anything else you can give us, any other information that's not in his file. I do beg your pardon for pestering you. It's very important that we find him. and we're running out of leads.
She says, I wish I could help you out more, but those are that's all I really know. She says.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to answer our questions. I appreciate it. Sorry to bug you. I'll let you get back to work.
Oh, she says it's okay. She says, I hope you're able to find your guy.
I hope so too. And Minara will go back to the filing cabinet and put his file back where it belongs.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of leave, you see like the rat kind of go back on all fours and starts running along. Like they kind of like runs along like so because like she's small and they don't want her to get stepped on. She kind of like runs like on like the archive things. There's like a little like track she can run on, so she doesn't get like.
She runs on
Yeah.
she runs on the stacks. I got you.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. If either of you had rolled a 1, you wouldn't be talking to her right now. One of you would have stepped on her.
Oh, we would have stepped on her?
Yeah, if you rolled a 1,
Oh, no.
you weren't watching for her.
Oh.
Murder.
It's like, wow, you guys really like
we
to murder
almost
people.
how ruined this. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Well,
So we gotta try to find Harry
down at the bar.
at the what is it called? The Man Shack?
The Jack.
No,
Rabbit.
the Jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Oh,
So,
oh my God.
well, I was like, come on, Orkin, let's go, and we'll go outside, and I'll make sure to kind of just give a polite wave to the gnome behind the desk. Thank you again, and leave.
Yep, she says for sure, and then yeah.
Okay.
Now we got to find Helruna and our
And
our new pet dog.
Yeah. Temporary. Listen, time's a ticking. I'm about to change out of dog form.
So we are still in the same spot we left off at. We were able to stay.
Yeah, we weren't chased off. We got
We-
a cookie instead.
We got cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. So we relay the information. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, do we see them when
Yeah,
we come
tell
out
us.
where they're hiding?
Well, yeah. Do we know? Yeah. No. Are they pretty much in the same spot they were? Are you guys still in the same
Yes.
spot? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll make our way across the street and down the alley.
So, what'd you guys find out?
Oh my God, she was so good. Oh my God, she got all the information. I was a total ass, and oh my gosh, she is a maestro with people.
She's smooth.
So I relayed
She's smooth.
I relayed the information that they filed. Didn't have a lot, but we do have a lead about looking for the guy
Okay.
at the Jackrabbit bar.
Yeah.
Oh, hairy man part. Okay.
Mm.
You know, what you guys said about automatons that he was a progeny, and that if all else fails, we can just go town to town to see if anybody has any automatons like for sale, quote unquote, or if anybody owns one that we can barter with them for it or something, because maybe that automaton knows where his master went.
Well, isn't Oscar an automaton?
Yeah, the last time Oscar, we're looking for ones that were made more recently.
Oh yeah.
They were made so we would know there'd be like a trail there. Oscar don't know squat.
Okay.
I think at this point, Amity would have changed back because time limit.
Oh yeah.
But she does have crumbs on her shirt from her treat.
Well, is it a gradual change back, or you just kind of poof it back into?
It's like a really, really fast change, but
Oh.
Like a morphine type thing, like you morph dog to Amity on the fast side, like. Are you
thinking,
on
like,
all fours when you go back?
Or are you like a transformer? Do you like?
Sorry.
Like, listen, the animations for Baldur's Gate. That's it. That's what
Oh,
happens.
okay.
That's a flash of light.
Amity, good to see you. Here's your bag. What's your stuff?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, did you
So
guys
why
say
was it-
drink? Did you guys say something about a drink?
Yeah, it looks like we need to go check out this
Yeah.
bar. This is about the only lead we have right now.
Yes, we need to go grab man parts at the Rack and Shack. I don't know.
do I
Jack
have to,
Rabbit.
do I have to change into a dog again? Because my
No.
horns are very
No,
distinct.
They won't let.
I don't think it's that kind of bar.
I don't think they'll let dogs in. And wherever we sit, guys, I want to make sure that we're far away in a corner, dark, and that my back is to the room, so nobody sees me head on.
Since
Just heads up.
Amity's not going to change into her dog form again. She's gonna take she has Travers clothes in her bag, so she's gonna take the shirt and just wrap it around her horns like a headpiece sort of thing,
Like a bonnet.
as best as she can. Yeah.
Yeah, your horns aren't that big because they're still growing.
I mean, yeah, they're not huge, but
Yeah.
they are distinct compared to other tieflings.
Mm.
I'm not like the other tieflings.
Well, wait a minute. How is anybody here not old enough to drink?
No, I think we're all
We're
good.
all of age. I'm
Oh.
22.
Cool, you
I
can
think
buy me a
Amity
drink.
was 22 as well.
Around there, yeah.
Oh shoot, I got at least 50 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah, remember? Remember?
Remember, you don't have that money anymore, though.
Yeah, but you broke like us.
Yeah. Thanks, Helruna.
Hey, it's better than 600.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. It's almost midnight, so I'm gonna end it here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
So we're gonna start off at the bar next time.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the classic tavern scene.
Yeah. Yay!
Yay!
Tavern.
Yeah. We get to kill rats in the cellar.
And gamble.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk into the bar. Man parts.
Has anyone seen Mad Parts?
Is anyone?
Have anybody
Hairy.
seen
Hairy man parts. They're hairy.
Hairy Man parts? I need to get my hands on Hairy Man parts.
Orkin, no.
No,
We have to be under the radar.
Oh.
Under
The only
radar.
response you get is from a man of the night.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. We shouldn't be
Got
so
some
loud.
hairy man parts.
I shouldn't. We shouldn't yell it. I'm just gonna walk up to guys and whisper it in their ears. Have you seen Hairy Man parts? Why are you grabbing me by the collar? All right. Okay.